Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your September 2022 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. Remember, these readings won't be for everyone, so just take what resonates with you as always. So let's see what we have for our lovely Geminis, please. Angel, spirits, guides. We will pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies, and then look at love, romance, relationships, and money, career, and finances, and anything else that comes up, Gemini. Sometimes I will get one holistic message across the board, and if that's the case, we'll just go with it. So let's see what we get for you. Message for Gemini, please. Angel, spirits, guides. Thank you. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. The Lovers, which is the card of Gemini. The Eight of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to look at love, romance, relationships. One moment, let me just move the cards a little bit. Okay, what do we have for Gemini, love, romance, relationships, please? Message for Gemini, love, romance, relationships. Message for, thank you. So we have the Hanged Man. And we have the Ten of Cups. Let's see what we have in money, career, finances for you. Message for Gemini, money, career, finances. Okay, thank you. So I have the Six of Cups. Justice. And bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to pull an angel answer card for you. Let's see what we have. What do we have for our lovely Geminis? Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides, message for Gemini. So I have take action. And that image is really an image of someone taking the reins, really in charging ahead, taking action, moving forward, which kind of indicates that forward movement is coming your way. Okay, let's see what we have in love, romance, relationships for you. What do we have for Gemini, please? Message for Gemini. Thank you. Yeah, we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. It's interesting because that does go with the energies that I was picking up, but we will see what else we get. What do we have for Gemini, please? Message for Gemini. Money, career, finances. Thank you. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, then they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So maybe facing some kind of financial issue here. Okay, Gemini. So I kind of feel these messages are going across the board. I've had a few readings like that this month. We're going to start with this because this can be, the Two of Pentacles can sometimes be linked with decisions and choices. Either you're making them or you might be waiting on one. And it's an energy of which way do I go, or which way will it go here? Could go this way, could go that way. maybe, you know, if you've already kind of made a decision or taken a stance, or somebody has, it could well be for some of you, you know, is that the right thing to do? This kind of toing and froing. Because certainly in terms of love, romance, relationships is what I'm getting the most here. Feels like conversations, communication about wanting to move forward. Certainly someone's wanting to move forward here, but there's this energy of someone being defensive about moving forward, progressing something here in terms of love, romance, relationships. Now, for some of you, it could well be about the relationship itself. It kind of feels like that with a lot of the cards on the table. But for others of you, because it's a general reading, it could well be somebody not wanting to do something that you want to do, and it involves movement forward, progress, or something along those lines. Could be linked even with travel, practical moving forward of some kind. So there's definitely an energy here of one person wanting progression in some way, or wanting to act on something in some way, and the other person being defensive on it. This is somebody who's not budging. I mean, it feels quite a stubborn energy, not budging, but realizing, you know, questioning their decision. Well, should I? Is that the right thing to do? And it does feel that they're kind of moving from this kind of very stubborn, very solid stance that they've been taking on a situation here. It feels in this energy, either through conversations or reflection, they're actually thinking, is this the right thing to do? Should I be this defensive? Should I really figure that out and question myself and see if I should, you know, not be so defensive? Is what I'm getting here, Gemini, because the Lovers is a card of Gemini, and it can be quite a powerful union. It's two people who come together who fit like pieces of a jigsaw. Now, this can be love, romance, relationship, but it can be partnerships of other kinds. So, can be to do with, you know, business partnerships too. So this could well be for some of you. One person has wanted to do something, the other person hasn't. And this is the energy here of maybe a choice or decision needs to be made, but part of that choice or decision, there needs to be some kind of collaboration, in the sense that one person not being so defensive anymore, they need to collaborate with you in terms of how you move forward and make it happen and really get on the same page. So that's what I'm seeing here quite strongly. Now, that could well be for some of you coming to some kind of, you know, collaborative way forward in how you agree to move forward. It might well be for some of you some level of compromise is needed, some level of you know, finding the middle ground in a situation is needed. So that's the kind of energy that I'm saying. It could well be choices, decisions based on that front, in the sense that you might give ground, they might give ground, and you find that kind of happy medium in terms of love, romance, relationships, or something that affects that allows you to move forward. Now, the Hanged Man can be waiting. You know, it can be an energy of waiting. Yeah. And it feels because somebody's been waiting because this person has not wanted to move forward. However, again, this energy of new perspective, so looking at things from a different perspective, is coming through here. And it's bringing in this real happiness, this joy. Now, Ten of Cups can be long-term committed relationships, marriage, so it lends itself to marriage proposals. Again, can be linked with property, buying a home together, having a family together. Whether you live together or not, this could be potentially about buying an actual home together, and really kind of like the love flows with this. It's all connected energy, you know. So it's a very harmonious, it's generally called the happy home, happy family, happy ever after card. Doesn't mean that it's always idyllic, but the love flows in good times and bad. So it's quite harmonious from that point of view. So there's just this feeling here of for some of you, it might well be you're getting what you wait for. You've been waiting and you're just kind of like, somebody has been really controlling this situation. And I'm getting that kind of energy because they've been so defensive. This is where they're actually open. They're opening their mind to a new perspective of some kind and questioning whether the stance that they've been taking was the right one. And it does feel in this energy here, Gemini, collaboration. This energy of meeting in the middle and finding a way through this is essential to making a significant decision for you. Because, and really I could say that in terms of, because again, this can be something that affects the home, the family, the relationship. So for some of you, this could also be a business partnership thing as well, where somebody hasn't wanted to do something and you come to some kind of way forward or agreed way forward here. It feels that kind of energy, you know, because they're open to new perspectives. The Justice card in, again, if it affects love, romance, relationships, it can be about doing the right thing, doing the right, honourable, ethical, honest, truthful, moral thing. And we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Somebody who's really important to you. Six of Cups is a soul connection. Somebody who you have history with, nostalgia with, memories with. It's a really lovely connected energy, especially with the lovers. So the Fool is about somebody taking the leap of faith, taking a chance, and being prepared to throw caution to the wind. And that's the energy of facing financial fears. If I take the finances out of the situation, in love, romance, relationship, this is somebody who may have been defensive from fear or past history, past issues that they've been facing, but they're gaining some kind of new perspective and you're finding a way through this and coming to some kind of conclusion. But there is a strong energy of, there is a feeling of you'll need to meet in the middle in some way. You know, neither person is going to get everything they want, but it feels like whatever the solution is brings harmony back. And that's the key thing here. There is a feeling that someone's prepared to, you know, release from any comfort zone or any defensive bubble they've been in and take that leap of faith and take that chance. So this is very good in terms of marriage proposals, long-term commitment energy, starting a family, buying a home together if it's relationships, because they're going to do the right thing because the love flows. There's a feeling quite significantly of someone realizes how important you are to them and they're prepared to give ground for that reason. They're getting that new perspective. So they're letting go of the things that they've been trying to control here, you know, and it's that kind of energy that I'm feeling quite strongly. So let's have a look at money, career, finances. Now, when Justice appears in a reading, and it's in your money and career area, this can also be to do with justice, as in legal things. So it can be, if it's a legal situation, it could be involving things like unions or official bureaucracy of some kind. This is definitely an energy of a decision that's generally in your favour when justice appears in your reading, that restores balance in all things. Purely based on actions. So again, you reap what you sow, and that's the energy with the Justice card. Everybody's actions have consequences, both good and bad. So justice is the energy. You could be dealing with some kind of legal situation. For others of you, this could well be to do with contracts, red tape, things like visa applications. It's like official things as well. Mortgage contracts or selling homes, property. You kind of get what I'm saying here. So for some of you, that's the energy that I'm getting. In which case, if you're waiting for a decision to come your way, this feels like there'll be a favourable decision if it's that kind of energy. Because the Two of Pentacles can be, I don't know which way it's going to go. Well, it does feel in this energy, it brings happiness and joy for everybody, you know, because the Six of Cups can also be about just delight and happiness. Being very, very happy with the outcome and liberating from the whole thing, you know. So it feels in this energy, if you have been struggling or striving for some justice or striving to negotiate a contract or get some kind of official thing done, this is the energy here of there is a decision in your favour and it looks really beautiful. Because it might well be for some of you, you've been waiting. You know, this could be an energy of I've been waiting. We've been waiting for it to come in, and it could have affected you, your home, your family, your relationship. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands, you could have been defending something. Now, this can be a card of persevering. So to get to this point, to get to this contract, you might have had to persevere, you know, in order to get the outcome that you want and the forward movement that you wanted. You might have just had to persevere, and that in itself is just persevering on a path, is what I'm saying. It can be a bit frustrating, that Seven of Wands, if that's the case. For others of you, if it's to do with truth and honour and that kind of energy and wanting justice, this can be defensive, standing for what you know to be right and true, and communication, conversations coming in. Very positive as well. Now, the outcome here, Gemini, the message is there may well be some middle ground, some negotiation, some compromise that needs to be made here, and a choice needs to be made. It might well be in terms of whether you're open to negotiating an outcome. For some of you, it might well be, for example, if I was talking about, you know, say you're wanting to sell your home and you're wanting to negotiate, you know, the money that you're going to get for your home, and you've been really standing, no, I want this money and I'm not budging. You know, this is what we're wanting and I'm not budging. This is the energy where some level of compromise. You might be presented with a choice on coming to some kind of middle ground here. So that's the energy that I'm getting. But again, for others of you, this could well be a choice or a decision to negotiate some justice being in your favour and maybe negotiating some kind of outcome. And again, that could be decisions, choices. So, which are generally quite practical, to do with money, career, finances of some kind. So that's what I see for you, Gemini. I mean, it feels a really positive month for you. There is an energy of compromise, negotiation, middle ground energy coming your way. But definitely this energy for some of you of, you might have been, certainly in love, romance, relationships, you might have been waiting for somebody to do something. It feels they're going to take action, having maybe been thinking about it for a period of time, and it feels like a long period, where they've been stuck thinking about this. They're getting some kind of new perspective or illumination, and they're going to take action because they're now questioning themselves is, well, do I really want to be defensive about this because this person is important to me? So I do want to progress things now. And there is this kind of energy here of they're ready to do the right thing. They're ready to take that leap, that chance. Lovely energy in that reading. So let's pull you a number. Yeah, we have number 55, adventure. Yeah, and it does feel like someone's ready for that. Certainly in love, they're getting this kind of new perspective, and it's illuminating. And we have number 88, abundance. So very good on the money front, certainly in terms of negotiations. It might well be for some of you that you negotiate, you know, the outcome that you want here. Because it might well be in this energy, if you want some kind of monetary outcome here, Gemini, there's a feeling here of being able to negotiate that, being able to come to some kind of favourable outcome for you. But it feels very abundant. So lovely energy. Right, final message for you. Final message for Gemini. Yeah, we have crane, surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. And that's the Hangman energy. Someone is releasing control of a standpoint, I feel. Bottom of the deck, we have Butterfly emerging. Take the leap of faith. And that is definitely the Fool. Yeah. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time.